A ver.
They marched in with on. What does the Gorod think they're? What's the point of exploring if you just want to plant your flag everywhere? They broke some glass. They didn't think.
Right now? That's...
If you're looking for survivors,
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw that. I am on the
We should move.
envoy. I took some supply.
A ver qué vende este.
Why is there snow here?
That's gotta be Ringgrim's work.
A familiar face. Perhaps.
Vale, veo que tengo un campamento por aquí, cosa que está bien. No me voy a quejar de que solo haya berenjenas y pimientos, la verdad. Aunque no es muy nutritivo.
What happens in one shore ripple across the living lands. Oh, envoy. I don't know if thank you is precisely what I want to say. Paradise burns from it. Yeah. Future generation.
If we make it out of this, I'm going on vacation.
We know you. Did you help us?
We held them off on fuel.
We smell steel. Should we run? Or could we stay? Pauska Sagrada.
As prepared.
It's about time Fjord stepped up to defend the rest of the living lands.
Get some rest, dearie. I'm sure people will still be dying when you wake up.
Vale. Vamos a volver arriba.
Envoy. How it thriving. My thank you, Elia. My compliments to the flock, as always.
Enjoy the time with your flock, dearie. Try.
So those green people in the garden, those...
Thinking. Were there stolen glances in the war room? That. And here I thought I had a wild youth exploring ruins. Quilici is quite good.
Yatsli. That's my surrogate father you're talking.
Oh, you knew the risks when you came over uninvited, darling. Well, you've satisfied my, envoy. Style of fighting, I mean, your fashion. But listening to your incantations, I could probably teach you a... What do you... How about... What? I'll talk to one... Well... Oh, wait. Marius, dear. How are you feeling?
Talk to you later, Envoy.
Good.
Que no quiero leer más, tío, estoy harto.
Good. Now, as I was saying,
Pero esta tía, ¿qué pasa? No calla.
from what I the reasons. Ooh, tired already, envoy. Get so the ah. Ah. Ah, yes. But no one knew that. Now, rather, I hope you enjoy. How can I? Don't let the bed bugs bite, dearie.
The thought has crossed my mind. I burned that bridge. I have a lot of catching up to do. And so be it.
Jada's parents would be proud. Sweet dreams are.
Not before I've done some reading. We should take a few liberties. For pleasant dreams.
Pero ¿por qué me sigues jodiendo?
You could. You too. Thank you. If I must.
Don't mind if I do. We really must stop meeting like this. Careful, sir. Well, the Godless are so singular, but in their artwork, they references Yes, well, a continent, cut off from the rest of the world, hidden by eternal storm. 10 years ago, you could say it wasn't real, that it was a dream. But suddenly, the appearance of a mythical land does... Ah, well, there was some kind of schism. From what I can glean, the Godless were staunchly against the gods, hence their name. There are even some not so It seems like the Godless really took their... Don't patronize me, though. Well, I think we've got... Rather, as much as I think. Hope you enjoyed talking about this as much as I... How can I... Don't let the bed bugs bite, dearie.
Es que me pide que hable con ella, pero creo que se ha bugueado. Bueno, mira, ¿sabes qué? Cathy se va a quedar.
Envoy? Mihala told us you went into some place called the God.
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
Did you meet your god there? The one whose mom...
The origin of the dream scar?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of it.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
Finally, a ray of sunlight.
I will not grovel at the envoy's feet for...
If you wardens ever bothered to pull your heads out of your asses, you wouldn't take such pride in your ignorance.
You know nothing of me or my people.
Warden Commander, look around you. Is this real?
Giata nearly had me convinced the Dream Scourge was some infection of essence.
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge.
But the plague isn't over. Dream...
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the... They erupted from the earth the moment those...
We were no stranger to them in Fior Mesiverno. They herald our...
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these and the gods thought it best to imprison this god...
Let's hope they don't decide to further amend them.
First he still Garot, now a rogue god. Is there no place?
Sapadal's power ravaged me.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the...
But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. Inquisitor Ludwine has already joined the battle. She must have trapped...
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking.
Well, she's seen better days.
Ludwine's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep...
Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. So long as her passion for Wodka lives. So...
Then we destroy her faith? I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp.
It is... The Living Lands would retain its own laws under a grave appointed by the Emperor. The grave would be expected to promote and develop the Living Lands to... They would divide the island into administrative districts and see them governed by mayors. The island would provide tribute in the form of resources and taxes. The Empire, I should note, is nearly always... In return, the Living Lands would enter Adia's sphere of influence, and should outside nations attempt to invade... Naturally, that would be the Emperor's decision. Only the strong survive the frontier. I used to believe that. But you were born to rule here. You're the obvious choice. There is no Adiran who knows...
Tribute, he says. Taxes. Soldiers. The Empire... They want to bleed us dry. To fill their coffers and fight their wars.
It's still a gamble, but I think it's the safest bet. We get the benefits of Imperial trade and protection. There's no way of knowing what it would mean in another generation or two. But right now...
We were fine before Adir showed up, and we'll be fine when they're gone. Trust...
If we give Adir power over us...
We give up our fighters and the wealth of our lands, and get promises in return. But we have wealth enough to give some away, if it means my wardens may return.
A grave rum could work, so long as trade keeps moving through the Scarp and you're willing to serve as a... And we'll have cannons enough to deter the Adirans from trying any...
If a grave room will put an end to the fighting, and I suppose this is an arrangement.
Son, pernicious. Touch the rod. Safety a web gleaming with dew. They...
Of course. The Living Lands would become an extension of the Adiran Empire. Soldiers bearing the flag of Adir would be garrisoned in every town. They would be paid in Adiran shell. Their roads would be smooth Adiran roads. Their medicine would be hygienic Adiran medicine. And their weapons, our customs would become their customs. Our strengths would become turned toward a common purpose. No one, not Rawatai, not the Valian Republic. This island would be safe for the first time.
The traditions of solace are what give my ward. I would sooner.
What need does Thirdborn have for the protection?
Under my leadership, the city my father founded was nearly destroyed. I may have failed my people.
He would suppress our culture before it's had a chance to grow. If you have any love for this land.
Rawatai built its empire from colonies like this. Many have become centers of culture and prosperity. Of course, it can take decades to get there. And this road... But Adir won't be the only empire eyeing this place.
It's...
Living Ed.
The adder's promise. Clip our feathers as we... The deed binds as the white to drown us.
Of course. Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that. Think of the Emperor. Ones which this conclave could not survive. Not unless you came together, and it would be difficult. No. Think of your people, all of you.
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil.
It's a nice idea, but consider the costs. If we walk away from... But the people of Thirdborn have friends in the world.
If we do this, I fear the Empire will revenge, and the home my people nearly lost will finally be... But if this is what this conclave wants, then...
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must...
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on... We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe.
We were fine before Adir came.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before...
Risk into bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds? Many fruits on our... We graft. Many leaves.
Well, let's not twiddle our thumbs while Paradise burns.
Gods have mercy.
Solace and her wardens stand by grit
And
If this is what you all agree is bet.
We deserve this opportunity.
Fighting a battle together is easy.
God, they made the right.
Finally, so
On your head. That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Gorilla. You must kill her.
The Living Lands will...
she better.
I'm proud to fight at your...
Let's get to work. The Paradise Militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter.
You're more.
show them that.
Gather your. Gods be.
Let's take back...
Let's go.
A ver, porque aquí hay people queriendo hablar conmigo.
We're doing right. Tired already,
Qué pesado.
Can't... You're... Political... This is... This conflict has really pulled you apart. From what I... For a politic... And he... That's... What up? Thanks for talking.
You should get some. I'll be all right. You go get some rest.
I can't wait to give the Steel Garrote a piece of my mind.
Bueno, vamos a ver si podemos hacer algo útil.
Quiet as the depths.
Not saying a word.
Couldn't have done it better.
Not bad for a scholar. Patience.
This shall be a bloody day.
Oye, yo me alegro de que venga el ogro. Sí, porque además encima de esto...
Don't worry about the eastern gate. I'll protect your back. That it?
The envoy. Of course you'd be the last face I have. As an endearing soldier. It's done. But never mind that. You've declared yourself for the enemy. Why? And the others here are deserving. You won't stop us. Even if I'm food for what?
Go on.
Better not make us regret this.
I thought you left town. About time. You're the only... I saw a few on my way here. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen for a long time. Listen, one of the Garrote's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you. Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it.
Lead the way.
We've got company!
We should go now. While the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
She's right. We can't go now. Then when? Should we wait till the garrote set this bar alight?
They have thaumaturges out there. You saw them.
And soon there'll be thaumaturges in here.
What if you stay, Ben? Just until we've cleared a path.
They will run you through before you get 10 steps out the door.
We should be helping Cad. We're soldiers, aren't we?
We are helping. We're helping her.